I am a freaking god. I am literally a god. Oh, that's the wrong part of the video. You'll see that later. And this is not because I realized that the first part of the video, whilst editing, is actually rather boring and I'd rather you just... Alright, I know what you're thinking. What an incredible shirt. How is he so stylish and handsome? Well, I don't know. I can't answer that question for you.
I can smell you.
So there's talk saying that there are some things that are actually impossible for humans. But that can't be true, because I saw just yesterday a post where someone had put that all things are possible in their Instagram bio, and we all know that that is a very valid, reliable source of information. So, I don't believe you when you say there's things that humans can't do, because we all know that humans can do anything they put their mind to. Yeah, no, that's pretty much a straight up lie, with a bit of pixie dust sprinkled here and there, with some good morals behind it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, why don't you try stapling water to a tree? What? That's crazy, you can't do that, man! Why don't you just put it in a plastic bag first? Did I say anything about a plastic bag? Well, technically you didn't say anything about not using one, so why is this skit even necessary again? Yeah, honestly, I don't actually know. It's probably a little bit cringe by this point. You get the point. So are you guys like ready to have your mind absolutely nuked beyond recognition to the point where you can no longer breathe out of your anus? Don't worry, I was pretty scared the first time I heard that as well. So this is a list, pretty standard stuff, 10 things that apparently 99.9999% of people in the world cannot do. You gotta have those 4 extra decimal places. Yeah, there was someone who actually wrote this. I'm just gonna say that before we get into this because I've already read some of these and, well, 99.9999%. But that almost right there that's like their please don't give me hate, I'm only doing this because it's my job and I love money fail-safe word, so that they don't get absolutely obliterated by any single human being with a freaking brain who reads this article, okay? So what are we dealing with here? Raise one eyebrow. Is that a joke? If there were words I could use to describe something that is so utterly common, I would use those words to describe that kind of trait. Because raising an eyebrow, yeah, I'm sure at least one of you knows somebody who can raise an eyebrow. Are you kidding me? Okay, I can't do it, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who can. In fact, 99.9999% of the world can't do it. Apparently, that is a legitimate statistically significant fact. I swear to God, this is not some sort of BuzzFeed rip-off article, okay? I swear to God. To put that statistic to work, it essentially means that there's only 7,442 people out of 7.4 billion people who can actually raise one eyebrow. Okay, whatever you say, man. Licking your elbow, number 2, but it says 9 because it's going in reverse order for some reason. Who knows why? Now, if you've got a brain and some grotesquely stretchy skin like myself, holy Christ, it is so much worse than I remember. What is this? Okay, yeah, basically, you get the skin and you lick it. Holy moly, I just licked my elbow, dude. It's pretty crazy stuff. However, wait a second. I must be one of the 7,000 people in the entire world who can do that. Oh my good God. I am a freaking god. I am literally a god. A little bit of a leap there. Let's take it back a step. Licking your elbow, again, fake news. Get out of here. this article. Why did you write this article? 99.9, I'm going, yeah. Gleeking. What the holy is that? Oh, okay, so it's where you projectile squirt your own saliva directly out of one of the salivary glands within your mouth. Can people actually do this at will? Dude, that'd be the most overpowered thing ever. Just like squirting saliva at everybody you see. Not that you would do that as a sane, normal human being, but I mean, I know I've done it before. I'm pretty sure I have when eating. You're about to take a bite of something and squirt goes in someone's face.
Yes?
You have got to be kidding me! If I could get a hold of you, you son of a bitch, I'd bash your fucking head in the wall!
We all know it. You're at your local Mexican restaurant, you're about to take the most amazing bite out of the biggest burrito you've ever freaking seen in your life, when all of a sudden, the Hiroshima bomb of all saliva squirt flies out of your mouth and Mach 64 and accidentally directly pings your immunodeficient child in the eye, pushing him to probably within an inch of death. But, wait, what? Number 7, which is number 4 in this list, nose twitching your nose. I mean, the best I could probably do to twitching my nose is... I hold the world record for the most nose flexes within 30 seconds. Thank you very much. It is at 64.5 nose flexes. What? Why? This makes no sense. What am I doing? What the hell am I reading? As someone who writes articles, Alex Santoso, I would feel as if you should have a better grasp on the balls of understanding what the hell the word impossible means. Like, we have the internet. It's not really a thing that you can afford to not know at this point. Not able to occur, exist, or be done. Holy moly! That's pretty crazy, dude! Who would have guessed that one? Not Alex Censuro, if that's your... Whew. Honestly though, my favorite part of the entire list here, most of them are just BS, just absolute BS, but my favorite part of this entire thing has to be the self-sucking one. You heard me right there. What a time it is to be alive, to read a depressed man talk about how he wished he could suck himself off. This is actually concerningly detailed. Like, really concerningly detailed. In fact, this is really specific. This is almost as if, like, he's actually thought about this in a lot of detail. Maybe he's just a good article writer. Who knows? I feel like there's a lot more underneath the surface there, Alex Centuro's autofellatio. Why is sucking yourself off number 1 on the list? These are all questions I have yet to answer for you guys. Maybe one day we'll find that answer. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to watch another one.